ربي اشرح لي صدري يسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Okay, let's get start. Now we are discuss Melodic Train. The Melodic Trains by John Ashbury. Life is a perpetual journey into the unconscious region of the human mind, which bring up a new representative each time an activity is stirred. The poem shows the poet sitting on a train heading toward a destination. He is not alone. There is a little girl who attracts his attention, but only for a short time, because later that the people and sense in around that train captures his imaginations. He feels in relation to everything around him. According to Ashbury, life is in mansions. We spend our time in train, boats, and buses, and time is fleeting like these four wheels. Time is precious and unique. Melodic Train is a journey of time. We come across various destinations, fall into confusions which have repercussions, repercussions on our memories. We often enter destinations not desired by us. Melodic Train becomes a journey of life. The faces of passengers and what all that time is going in their mind. The poem is a nice piece of poetry full of thought provoking idea. It's a realistic journey, presentations of town life. It's a fine blend of subjective and objective views. It's just a poem, but have been presented by before us in such thematics approach before our eyes that we feel a part of the whole train experience philosophy, physio- psychol- physically and spiritually. Sorry. The poet has taken watch, travel, pipe tags, and destinations as the raw material for the productions of poem, and the convey the humdrum routine of the town travelers in many perspectives. Critique, critique of melodic train. The poem shows melodic sounding related series of thought that are developing in your mind. They are called melodic trains for they have the power to transform the mind of people from some ordinary experience to some particular. The poem is a fine example of stream of conscious techniques. The poem shows the complexity of thought and the pastoral, a sensitive mind of a poet. A poetic mind has a great capacity of associating this similar and distinct thought. That's why the poem has more than one layer of meaning. The letter itself suggests the thought process growing on within the poet mind. Outer journey in her real train is paralleled by a symbolic train of thought and melodic poet ideas running through the mind. The development of thought, vanity expressed through experiences. The first thought of theme present in the poem is the expression of vanity through appearance. When the little girl in the stand asks the people what time it is. Ask me what time is it is. Evidently, that's a toy wristwatch. She wearing for fun, and it's fun to wear other odd things like the period pipe and tweed coats. It's surprising how children satisfy their vanity with toy and fake object. A little girl with sculpted animal fi- fingernails, which can't, could, which cannot fulfill their need. The toy watch doesn't tell the time. What's not only children but adults also do the same and are cast up in vanities and appearances. The boy discovered that the color of O coat resembled the color of brown mountains. In fact, the seams of his coat actually looked like the white paths running down the slopes of the mountains. His thought drifted to his clothes, suddenly discovered that clothes are like a mask hiding the reality. Just as one cannot find out the reality under the clothes, we cannot find the reality of the appearances, the theme of appearance and reality. The vanity to satisfy oneself on fake foundation with the starts right from the beginning. Delight in seeming beautiful object, what any special unity is what associated the elders with the youngers, because psychologically they are not are the same. Basically, instinct at all levels remain the same all over the world, regardless of race, age, region, or nations. But it's very difficult to understand human psychological only by appearances. As far as the appearances are concerned, we are all children. This is only one of idea and feelings that the poet expressions while traveling on the train. The process of meditations and meaning in life. Though Melodic Train is Ashbury's secondary work, yet it was held as marvelous by David de Bromwich and great by Hollander. The poem is highly personal and, in the words of Hebron's, throws the reader out of poem. According to one critique, the poem suggests the premise of his marvelous poem is a journey around New York City. The open metaphor is that of music, which sets the poet is meditation, find meaning in life. The main purpose in life seems how to live and what to do. This process of meditation being when a little girl asks the poet time, the poet is attracted toward the just peak of the mountains by the seeming of his coat and little catch up the humdrum of everyday life. Rather than a meaning, the poet finds confusion, crowd, and tensions everywhere. A sense of entrampment encapsulate us. We find surrounding by troubles all around us and find one way out. The figure's ultimate and this process of meditations and life seems perpetual struggles against the odds of society. We become oscillating between the complex beginning and peaceful end, and sometimes peaceful begging and complex and disturbing and symbolic element. Melodic train as the dream of life, sorry, drama of life. Only the wait in stations is wicked and damnations like oneself. How do they decide how much time to spend on each? One being to suspect there no rule or that is applied happily. Next, the train takes train like a pencil, and the poet expressions that life too is like a train full of complexity and running to its destination. That as an ordinary journey, the train stops or at various stations for a brief moment. We also pursue at some state of life before turning in new directions. The faces of the passengers stands outstanding the platform of different situations marked into the faces of those million faces. The poet reader different expressions. Some carry on eternal sadness, some reflections, disillusionment with life, its respective appearance. Some shows anxiety about the future. There are questions in our mind. Will the taxi be available? While someone come to calm me? These and many other perplex the mind of travelers as the following these lines. The sadness of the face of children on the platform, the concern of the grown ups for connections, for the chances of getting a taxi since that these have no timetable. We get one of you can find one though in principle. These questions asked in ordinary life reflect this question in the next word. The poet contemplates some spiritually and physically issues at this point. Complexity of the word symbolize these of this hereafter and recording the future of man in the next world. It is Happerize Diamond Life, which disturbs all routine, and the same is true for on the day and judgment with when the absurdness blind into a unique that which rampages every time on earth. One of these issues is the role of chance in the course of life. Although the chance is just a segment of total certainty, chance government governs a large part of our existence. The total existence of human activity is controlled by chance, which may be termed as fate. Chance fate stand of journey and chorus, let us enter into the drama of life, which is more visible in the following remarkable. Okay, do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.